Hello, welcome back to Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. Read the speedrun notes. This is part 15. We're getting close. There's only 22 of these videos, so we are getting close to the end. I'll put our time that we are currently at right here. And with that said, let's go ahead and get this one started. This is the start of chapter 11. So this is about the part of the story where things start getting real crazy because we start getting introduced to all the royal knights. We had Omnimon show up last time, and a lot more are going to start exposing themselves and showing up saying, hey, stuff's going down. Plot, you know how it is. The first thing we're going to do here, we're going to connect jump, and we're going to head over to the Zaxxon forum to meet up with Nokia. And just some plot progression stuff we're going to master here, then we're going to head back to, or we're going to go back to the office, master that text, and then leave the office to head to the Nakano underpass. I'm getting like hints of Pirates of the Caribbean music in this. I'm hearing that bump bump ba-da-dum bump ba-da-dum bump ba-da-dum. So I'm sure it explains this, but when Omnimon was Agumon, Gabumon, and all those evolutions and everything, it was pretty clueless, didn't really know anything, but as soon as they became Omnimon, suddenly they know everything about what's going on. Okay, so now we're going to leave here and head to the Nakano underpass. Okay, we'll master here, then we'll have a quick little menu. We're being followed. Okay, so we're going to use our memory up and our memory up DX. And change up our party to our Platinum Sukamon and one War Greymon. And we want to take all these encounters because we're about to have a slight little grinding section. It's not going to be a big one. We just want to get our War Greymons up to level 30. Which you can see is only 2 more levels. So we should get that by the end here. We weren't supposed to take all those extra battles that we had earlier in the last episode. But because I did take all those extra battles, wasted a little bit of time there, but saved some time here. So overall, it probably doesn't add up, but... it is what it is. So the directions we're going to be taking as we're running through here, we're going to take the left path, and then the right path, And it says with intermittent mashing, so there's going to be little text dialogues and everything as we're going through that we just have to mash through. Nothing big. So we'll just run, take the left path, mash through any kind of text that comes up in between. Yeah, and then as long as we're level 30 at the end, then we can keep going through. And it looks like I'm gonna disregard that and get myself to level 31 just for funsies, I guess. Okay, so we take the right path here. Yeah, if you're running through and you don't have the directions, it's not hard to figure it out which way you're supposed to go. If you take the wrong path, then it just takes you to a dead end. It's pretty quick. It's annoying, but some of those dead end paths I think have items. I don't know what the items are. Well, alright, I guess I finally looked ahead. Ooh. And I got the acceleration boost on. And all I'm doing for there, I have the character reversal, I'm just putting it in the second slot, so that way it's less inputs you have to do, so it's quicker to get to. So now I have the character reversal, I have the acceleration boost on all my Digimon. I'm at over the proper level. The next thing after all this said grind War Greymons up to level 30. Heal if needed. Change party to Platinum Sukamon, both of the War Greymons. If you need to, there's a heal here. I think I do take it. Just, it doesn't cost a lot to heal. It's like, what, 400? And in a 8 to 10 hour run, it's not gonna waste that much time to go in here and heal real quick if you need to. It would also save your items. So yeah, we're gonna go in here, we're gonna heal. Oh, it's 800, my bad. Probably as your Digimon gets stronger it increases, because I know at the beginning of the game it was like 200 to heal. Alright, so we're going to master some text once we go into this area. And then it says, prepare your butt. Because we're going to have a... kind of a difficult boss fight, but... I don't remember this actually being that difficult. We don't completely beat this Digimon. We're going to battle a Crusadermon. You can see her right there. Spoilers, Kashibe is actually Crusadermon. So we're going to use our War Greymons. They're going to acceleration boost and Great Tornadoes. Just like we're normally going to do throughout the game. Platinum Sukamon's going to guard, and then the battle actually ends when the Crusadermon gets to about 50% health. Or less than 50% health. So we'll just want to keep an eye on her health. That's a big plot twist, by the way, her turning into Crusadermon. Another one of the Royal Knights. Okay, so we're just preparing our acceleration boost. Guard with Platinum Sukamon. And really, we just want Platinum Sukamon alive, so that way we get the extra experience. So that way we can pretty much be guaranteed an automatic heal at the end of these battles. But that's where that battle's going to end. So no experience. Alright, right here, the time check, it says, is 6 hours, 12 minutes, and 25 seconds. I'll let this cutscene play out. This is cool. This is a cool one. I like Examon. I saw something that said that Examon's like big thing was that he was big. Like that was his powers, that he's just really big. Oh, so it even includes timing on here. So it's a 50-second scene, an 80-second mashing. So a little over 2 minutes of scenes and mashing and stuff like that. So this is a nice little kind of break-ish area. But after we're done with this, we're going to go straight into another boss fight. We're going to fight another eater. And just like the other ones, we're going to acceleration boost, Great Tornado. Platinum Sugamon is going to be our dedicated healer for this one, so not just guarding, but if we need to, he's going to use different items to heal us. As long as it doesn't die. The big thing to keep in mind is that the Great Tornado is 35 SP. The acceleration boost is 6 SP. So as long as you have at least 41 SP at the beginning of the combo, then you're in good shape. You can at least get one more attack off. So you can see the second War Greymon only has 37 SP, does not have the acceleration boost on, so I do need to use another. That was a waste of an acceleration boost. You can't acceleration boost your ally either. You can only acceleration boost yourself. And I think that's where I got that wrong. But even with the acceleration boost and the Great Tornado, we're still just doing like small fractions of his health, so this a longer battle. The sleep is annoying. No other way around it. That's just annoying. Because the sleep animation, you can see, takes a little bit, and we can't do anything about it until they wake up. Here's me hoping that the Platinum Sukamon wakes up in this next turn. Which it did. So if the Platinum Sukamon did not wake up, then I would have wasted an acceleration boost, but it did, so it wasn't quite a waste. It was a gamble, but it worked out. I was gonna say I probably should have used a healing item there, but The sprays are awesome because they heal for a good amount of HP, SP, whatever you're doing, but for the entire party, so investing in getting the sprays is very worth it. You can see how annoying this sleep is. The second War Greymon has enough SP to charge up and use a Great Tornado. So that's good that it woke up. Probably should have just... Probably should have just gone for the charge up and then the attack. Alright. Just barely scraped out the end of that, but it worked out in the end. So our time check here is 6 hours, 18 minutes, and 2 seconds. So between all the scenes and that boss fight, we should have been about just under 6 minutes. I think I took just a little bit longer than that, but not too far off. Okay, so now we're gonna connect jump into the Eater. The directions here are pretty easy. We go forward, we mash, we go forward, we mash, go forward, we mash. And then that should be the end of chapter 11. And we're gonna have a few instances like this, so push the up button. Push the up button. Push the up button. There you go. So I know there's this one. I think there's one with Arata later, and then one with her brother later, close to the end of the game. And all of them are just move forward, mash, so on and so forth. Just looking at the timing, I think we may be going through chapter 12 in this video as well. Yeah, chapter 12 looks like there's only one instruction for the entirety of the chapter. So, and let's see, we're only at about 23, 22 minutes in this video right now, and I think this one is right at 30 minutes. So yeah, we're probably going to go through chapter 12 as well. So we're just cruising along with these chapters. Okay, and that's the end of chapter 11. During all that, I was deciding as well, should I keep going? Then, yeah, we're going to keep going. So we're going to go through chapter 12 as well. This one's really easy. It says, run forward and mash for 5 minutes. Don't save. So with really nothing to say during this, I think I'm just gonna cut my camera and just let you all watch through this. Yeah, so we're just gonna run through here and then mash for a long time, so enjoy.
おいおい、そういえば最終的にそれに俺らにゃ今のは優子たちがすまん助かるよあんたみ勝手なことそんなんじゃまあつうわけでけどおい待ておたく
So here we kind of find out that stuff's going on with Arata. That conversation he had with Pseudo a little while ago starts to get a little bit more explained, and you see that he's kind of changing a little bit. Pretty much, there's a big digital shift that's taken over, or kind of like bleeding into the world and everything. So Digimon are showing up in the real world. Kyoko's now missing, and so we got to find out what's happening with her, and stuff like that. But anyway, that's the end of chapter. What was that? Chapter 12. Yeah. So this video went through chapter 11 and 12. Next video we'll go through chapter 13 and who knows? We may go through chapter 14 as well. It looks like neither one of those are that long either. We'll just see. Cool. So thank you all for joining, and I will see you all for the next one.